Kyle to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? Viking 18.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cougar 19.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Got ready.
2nd and 3 now. We send the tight end in motion left. Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Get it. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. Target here to Njoku. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
A 28-yard gain. 1st down, Brown.
Come on, come on. Set. Cougar 19.
On the give, here's Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 33-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Kennedy Lions.
Another one for Judkins. We'll have him gain up that handful there. Is Reed Blankenship making the stop.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Hey, smash. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Completed over the middle. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
Man in motion here. Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, They got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Roll. Let's go now.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. He's out of bounds after a gain of about 8, so nice pick up there, 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
76. Hurt. Panther Street.
They're throwing it. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
19 tight. Let's go. 60 by 6. Check smash. Street.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Fortunately, get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. And move. Go.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 23 on that one. And that's a Browns 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Play action, Sanders. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Judkins headed right. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Come on. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Motion man sent left.
Ready.
Sanders now on 3rd down. They're in trouble now, and the ball is out. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. They motion a receiver left. Running it after the penalty. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
On the set.
We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Timberwolves.
Tight end going in motion here. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Give a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Let's go.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
60 Eagles, 60
Another game to Judkins. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. 79 Broncos. 60 Bison. 60. Hurt. Go.
Here's Sanders now. That one's caught. Judy has it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Quarterback run here. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Start. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Ready.
Ball's backed up. Now they've got 2nd and 7.
Ready. Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolves.
Sanders back to throw. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get the game's first points here in the 2nd. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Top 19 Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
19 tight. Here we go. Mustang 19. Ready.
Back to throw. his back, Jalen Warren. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Leads to 3rd and 11.
Panther 11, Panther.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Third down, Browns opting to go with a dime set defensively.
Come on, come on.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
This will end up as a touchback.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Giving them an 18-yard pickup there. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And they make this stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
The Steelers 1st down.
1st down, play action. It's caught. It's Calvin Austin. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The Steelers calling their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Get it! Panther 60, Panther!
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
To Calvin Austin. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Browns' 11-yard line.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he will not get the 1st, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
Warren has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get their 1st points of this game just before halftime. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Steelers 7. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Here we go, here we go. Panthers 50, Panthers 50.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warriors 70.
Now Sanders. That's caught. Here's Crenshaw Judkins. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go. Pass all 80. Let's go.
On first down, here's Sanders. He completes it in traffic. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust. And trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
19 Sergeant, 19 Sergeant.
Sanders setting the pass. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Freeze. Check.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back now, pressure coming. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That one nabbed by Warren. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A gain of 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Warren here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So they're left facing third and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
19 tight. Drop 6. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Throw here, third down. That's caught for the first. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game.
Steelers 14. Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. 70 Timberwolves. Push. 18 Pioneer.
We motion the tight end over.
Let's go.
Sanders going to throw here on first. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Judy will go in motion right. Back to the air here on second. Sanders. Oh, he puts him around with this one. Right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
18
Third and long. They're going to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Steelers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Sanders pass intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 24 on that play. Man, the Steelers have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
17. First Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19. Mustang 19. 19 Lion. Panther 11.
Running back motions right. To the air on 1st down. Sanders. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Trap 60. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers.
They kick the running back in motion. The Steelers calling their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Get it. Bronco 80.
Judy will go in motion right.
Ready.
A go play action for Sanders. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Bronc. It's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
18 Cardinal. Cardinal 18.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Sanders now on 3rd down. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60, 70 Timberwolves.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cook 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cut 19, cut 19.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So that delay backs them up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
Slot man motioned over.
Ready.
Play action, Sanders. On target here to Njoku. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. And bring the tight end left. From the gun, Judkins. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Go! County Lions!
Ford does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches.
Come on, come on.
Going power with a big tight end. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Gosh, I just love seeing wrinkles like that added to your offense in these key situations. Kind of call it the Andy Reid effect. He's been so good down here near the goal line, and that one, well, it almost went in for 6.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Start.
And he put one of the tight ends in motion. Judkins. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Browns take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns push their lead to 3. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready, ready?
Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready? Go!
And they just get the play off. Connection made to the rookie from Iowa. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter.
On the set.
All set to go now from the 35.
Bronco 80.
To throw here on first down. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Cowboy 80. Check smash. Check smash. Ready.
Shotgun handoff to Wood. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Seven Pirates. Down. 18. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let go.
Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 3-yard loss brings up 2nd and 13.
Nick Tyson.
At the 22-yard line.
Dragon 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing on seconds. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready? 18. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready?
He's back to throw. This is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a 4th down decision to make.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance. Knock a field goal through the uprights, and of course, wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready?
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Lions. Go.
Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Judy will go in motion right. They send a receiver in motion right. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Trying to get outside here with Warren. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco, let's go. Ready?
Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down. It's still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Okay, ready?
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go, stretch. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers going for the win here.
Okay, break.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Go. Nice. Cowboy 80. Hurt. Check smash. Dragon 60. Let go.
Looking to throw. He's going for it himself. And he could not get there. They stopped him right at the line.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Field goal would have been 49 yards, Brock, but they want to go for this instead.
70 red, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther Street. With Ryan.
To throw. He's got his man. This is Austin. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. Panther 60.
Trying an inside give to Ward. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Hey, check that. 68.
On 2nd down, Warren gets it again. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Ready? 70 tip. Go check. Third. Right there. Ready.
Now to throw. And Willie, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. That kick might just win them this game.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want to throw it into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
18 rattlers.
He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. You just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy, and if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
Looking to throw it. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Here he is to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. To make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar.